to be or not to be? Don't worry, it's to be, the second results episode. Today, we'll find out the winners and contestants up for elimination, but first, we have a confessional from Bombs. It's sad to see you go, Purple, but I wish you the best. Also, respect for the fallen Piloto. Making decisions between responses have never felt more critical. In my scrapped idea this time around, every purchased item added a few pages of mandatory paperwork at checkout. Blue ink required. Needing to make top 5 to stay alive, the pressure is already on. Only 3 people won't be involved in any kind of vote. Good luck, everyone. The pressure is on indeed. This round, 3 contestants will wind up in the bottom, so it's important everyone brought their A game. Without further ado, let's start the results. Like last time, we'll begin with the middle farers, the contestants who landed in the safe region and are automatically through to the next round. Good luck, everyone. Let's see who's through. What? Error? This thing is broken. What's the error? No save contestants, that's impossible. Just show me the middlemost placers. No one placed in that range? Now that's hard to do. But I guess the contestants divided themselves cleanly between a top and a bottom 4. So that means no one is safe. To review the responses, let's go back to the office with Mr. Dell and a special guest. And now we're going to review the responses with Mr. Dell and All-Star Piloto. Yay!
Hello there. I am in fact All-Star Caelitum.
Alright, so let's get started. Wanna go do the honors?
So our landmine aisles dangerously interactive displays offer unexpected free trials.
Okay, this is so funny. Like thinking of someone's like, I wonder what this one does, and just getting blown, like, oh my god.
You see yourself 10 feet in the air, and underneath it says, buy now, $99.99.
This is definitely the most destructive of the round, which could definitely go either way.
Yeah, I guess it's up to interpretation where excruciating, does that mean they still need to survive?
They're excruciating, like in pain, burning, like while they're at the checkout, like, I'll take it, it worked.
50% off your entire body when you Uncaged Pet Shop. If you can wrangle it, it's yours.
Honestly, I want this to exist. It feels weird to say, like, oh no, this is such a horrible time, but no, this just means that you can find the happiest, smallest pets the easiest.
That is true.
For every one that's like that, you get the 10 others that want to kill you.
I did first think of like big animals when like thinking of this response, like, oh, a bear, but like no one's gonna get a bear. You're gonna like get the small things that like you can actually take and like grab.
What I wanted to say about this response is it's definitely worded the most creative out of all of them by the virtue of being by far the shortest response of the round.
Yeah, it's like an ad.
No, this tagline setup I actually adore. It just feels so much catchier than a lot of the other responses here.
And the word wrangle is a good choice, because like steal or like catch, but like wrangle, that's really funny.
It's one of those flavor words.
Telltale Mart layouts. Looking for eggs? Check underneath the floorboards.
I get it. This is a reference.
Like, I've heard of Telltale games, but I've never actually played them, so...
Yeah, okay, you do not get the reference.
And boom! Oh, okay. Look, I also know the Edgar Allan Poe thing, so shh.
Yeah, that's it. So for maybe people who don't know, the Telltale Heart is a short story, I think, by Edgar Allan Poe. And a guy kills someone and then takes his heart and then puts it under the floorboards. And then the police come and they're like, hey, did you kill that guy? And he's like, no. But then the heart starts beating and it gives it away. So it's like Telltale Heart, Telltale Mart, and like the eggs are underneath the floorboards. So I think it's a clever idea, but like very risky because I was not sure how many people would get this.
If I hadn't read this poem in my 9th grade English class, I would not have gotten this response at all.
I feel like it'd be much more fun if they went with the, I think it was like the Count of Montago, or whichever one they like literally cascaded someone inside of the wall.
Oh.
Like using that so that no matter what you're looking for, you'll never be able to find it unless you literally destroy the store would be a fun reference to use from Poe's writings instead. But it also doesn't have the beautiful punnery of Telltale Mart instead of Heart, so
it's
you know.
funny.
Telltale Mart is honestly just genius. I love that.
It is
this
great.
response, other than that, But other than that, this response kind of is just a reference for the sake of being a reference, which I don't particularly like, but it is a reference that I get, so I'll take that.
Oven sellers hold surprise demonstrations, heating stores to 400 degrees. That's always fun.
I think the other like surprise demonstration one is a little bit better because that one's like very sudden. This one kind of takes some time.
I can't say there's a response that I disliked this round, but I think this one is just kind of It's just kind of out there a little bit.
Like, it's hard to hold surprise demonstration when you have to slowly bake the entire store, so I'll give them that. I don't know, it just feels like a fun idea to just accidentally lock the doors and be stuck inside.
And everyone's just burning up.
I will say, this would definitely be a nightmare to shop at. Each customer's entrance triggers roguelike mechanics, reshuffling all aisle locations.
This is the first one that, like, I can see it in my head and I immediately just get terrified.
This one
Like-
is really funny.
I can see this, like, happening in a store, or at least I feel it every time I walk into a store in a new town. I just immediately have no idea what I'm doing, so this just makes me want to cry.
So, yeah, you did a good job.
I feel like though there's kind of like a genre of 2-hour responses where it's like just change everything. The customizable, like changeable kind of like format. That's what I first thought of with this response. I don't know, I didn't think if it was like the most creative, but like it definitely would be awful to shop at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not have a good time.
No. Intentionally laggy checkout machines. Okay guys, we're gonna do a bathroom break. Does anyone need a snack?
Hold on, I need to get a drink of glass of water real
To
quick.
continue, impatiently, customers swipe repeatedly, multiplying fees. Elephant in the room is too long.
Yeah, but other than that, that's kind of like the thing that people complain about in the stores, so just making that worse in the response isn't too creative, I feel like.
With it being the longest response of the round, you do feel that impatience whenever you're reading it.
I didn't even think about that.
This is the one that I'm like most think about at stores. Like sometimes when the machine glitches, I'm like, oh god, it charged me twice. Also, this is kind of interesting because it's only one aspect of the shopping experience. So like, it kind of seems like it's a regular experience shopping. And then at one point, it's like annoying.
Yeah, but like, it would still make people mad.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, it has 3 adverbs in it.
It has 3 fragments of the last sentence in it.
It's averaging around 8 or 9 letters per word.
It's like twice as long as the Uncaged Pet Shop response.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost pretty much literally, yes. So we're moving on now, or?
I think half of that response discussion was dedicated to the bit of it being too long.
Before buying anything, customers must first work in customer service.
Okay, this one's kind of out there, but it's one that I think is kind of interesting. Like, imagine you have to like work even like an hour just as an employee before you can get checked out.
My general philosophy in life is that everyone should work 1 day in customer service. So I definitely understand that aspect of this response. So it's like putting in the hard labor and then you get to check out.
Yeah.
The first day at that store would be absolutely terrible. Then every other day would be amazing because people would understand what it's like.
Yeah.
It is a really nice idea. Like, just imagine having to learn every aspect of the store before you're even allowed to touch it.
Yeah, because like that's what you do on the first day. So
Yeah.
like that would be so boring.
You have to learn the entire POS system.
Oh no!
I do like how it's worded like a prophecy.
Only he who holds the checkout counter must buy this item. Yeah, it's fun. It really is.
Plaster dressing room walls with "Smile, you're on camera" signs. Yeah.
This was one that made me laugh immediately when reading it. Like,
That's the first time in a while that I've like actively laughed at a response while voting.
Yeah, this is good.
It is probably the least destructive out of all of them, but it's really funny.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not fulfilling like the word excruciating, but like it still would be very, very annoying and like startling.
It would be really startling the first time, and then you'd complain to someone like, "Hey, what's this about?" And then
yeah, no, the best part is like there's not even any cameras in there according to response. It's just that thought lingering in the back of your head of, but what if?
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, those are some great responses. Thank you to Mr. Dell and Pelota for joining us, and now it's time for the results. Alright, now, finally time to reveal some placements. One by one, we'll sort the contestants into the top and bottom 4 and go from there. Good luck, All-Stars! Bombs, Allie, Real Frog Hours, and Leanne. Congrats, you are the top 4. 2 of you will win the round, and the other 2 will be safe. But that means Casey, World, Trojan, and Ironic, you 4 are in the bottom. Your odds are a bit more grim. Only 1 of you will be safe, and the rest will be up for elimination. Let's start with the top group. We'll reveal the 4th placer. Leanne is safe. I was hoping for an epic comeback story when you went from being up for elimination to winning, but this is definitely the boost you needed. Now for 3rd, who just barely misses out. Bombs is safe, and now you have a streak of being in the top. It would have been cool to win the first 2 challenges, but your high scores definitely make you a threat. Congrats to Allie and Real Frog Hours, our second duo of winners. Your scores were the highest of the round, and one of you will receive the double voting power for next round. But before we get to voting, we have to see who will be up for elimination. Trojan, World, Ironic, and Casey. Definitely a diverse group of all-stars. One of you will be safe, but the rest will fall into the danger zone. And it's time to see who's spared. Good luck, everyone. Congrats to Trojan. After winning the last round, you narrowly avoided the bottom here and continue in the competition. But that means either World, Ironic, or Casey will be the next All-Star eliminated. Our final 8. Now is your time to vote. You've been through this once already, so you should know how it works. Vote for one of these responses to win the round, and vote for one of these 3 responses to be eliminated. Trojan, for winning last round, you can vote 4 times. 2 for the win and 2 for the loss. You can double up your vote, or if you have trouble deciding, you could split them. In 2C, we'll narrow down to the final 7 and award another win. See you then, and good luck, contestants!